Imagine standing in New York City today, surrounded by skyscrapers, Wall Street, and millions of people. Now, imagine something almost impossible. This entire city began as a tiny Dutch settlement. No Empire State Building, no Times Square, no Wall Street as we know it, just forests, rivers, native communities, and a small settlement called New Amsterdam.
But here's where the story gets interesting. In 1609, Dutch explorers arrived in the region. By 1625, they had built Fort Amsterdam on Manhattan. And then came a decision that would change history forever. The island was acquired from local inhabitants in exchange for trade goods. At the time, it seemed like an ordinary colonial transaction. Nobody knew that this piece of land would eventually become one of the most valuable places on Earth.
Oh, then in 1664, something unexpected happened. The English arrived. New Amsterdam surrendered, and the city was renamed New York. But the real transformation hadn't even started. After the American Revolution, New York became the capital of the new United States. George Washington was inaugurated here. And then the city discovered its greatest weapon:
Trade. The Erie Canal connected New York to America's vast interior. Goods began flowing into the city. Money followed. Then immigrants followed the money. Millions arrived from Europe and Asia, escaping poverty, persecution, and political turmoil. But there was a darker side to this explosive growth. Crowded neighborhoods became breeding grounds for disease. Poverty spread. Violent gangs controlled some streets. And in 1863, New York exploded into one of the worst riots in American history. But somehow, the city kept growing. Bridges appeared, subways went underground, and then something began rising above the streets. Skyscrapers. New York City's skyline became a symbol of power. Then came 1929.
Wall Street crashed. Banks collapsed. Businesses disappeared. Thousands of New Yorkers lost everything. For a moment, it looked like the city had finally reached its limit. But more joyful, New York did what it had done before. It rebuilt itself. After World War II, it emerged as a global center of finance, culture, art, and politics.
And that's the most dangerous and fascinating secret of New York. The city was never powerful because it avoided disasters. It became powerful because every disaster forced it to become something new. And that tiny Dutch settlement? It became the New York City the world can't stop watching.
More video, subscribe please.